All right, April 13th, 8:16 in the morning. I'm getting ready to head out and let's go Sun Fun. All right, made it to my first charging spot, just I believe outside of Tampa. It's an EA charging system. Here's some of my data: 8.5 miles and 36%. Not the greatest. I hope this is a pull-through parking. All right, made it to Electrify America. Only one other person was here, but what I'm doing right now is charging with the browser. Looks like my air conditioning cover, I was wondering if that would stay on. So far it's on. And yeah, we're charging up. Everything looks good so far. Did a quick walk around to the camper. And here we are. Glad I didn't have to disconnect. I was a little bit worried about that. I'll back up and leave after a little bit of charge, and I think we have about 30 some miles to go before we get to Sun and Fun. All right, coming into the campgrounds off Hamilton Road. We're going to see how this works out, where we go exactly. What does this thing say here? No parking. Okay. Registration, volunteers only. Don't know where I go. Left or right, I have no idea. We're gonna find out and I'll let you know in a second. All right, we made it through that. That was eventful. It was not uneventful at all. All right, made it to the campgrounds and just been riding my bike around and kind of getting the lay of the land here. So what happened when I first came in was I was only scheduled to camp for maybe a day or two, actually three nights. But on the website it says you got to wait. You can't purchase those tickets online. You actually have to go to the registration desk once you get here to get those daily camping slots. So I came here, tried to get my daily camping. I'd already purchased 2 admission tickets for Tuesday and Wednesday at the house online, so I had a little QR code for that. So I'd already paid for that. So I got here, and they said, "Well, if you're doing daily camping, you can't come in the main campground. You're gonna get stuck out in this little gravel parking lot area." I was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "They didn't say anything about that on the website." And I was getting a little frustrated with the whole thing. I said, no. I said, "That's not right." You know, she said, "Well, you're a day early, so you got to pay regular camping." And I said, "That's fine, but so second day I can come back in the main campground?" And they said, "No, unless you get weekly camping, you're going to be stuck out in the little gravel parking lot camping there. But don't worry, there's little there's little trolleys that will take you into the main campground if you want to every 30 minutes. I was like, "That's not right." So I tried to swallow some pride. I just like, you know what, just pay the whole week. So I paid for a whole week, plus admission for a whole week as well. They have a little special when you pay for that. So I paid an extra $270, I think it was. Just got weekly admission, even though I'm going to be here for just a couple days, just so I can get in the main campground. Anyway, if they would have said that on the website, that'd be one thing, but they didn't, and not anywhere that I could see. But anyway, so that was the first frustration. But other than that, once I got in here, the lady was super nice, and she told me kind of where to go, where she would go. It's a little ways from the main entrance, and I'll show you where that's at. It's a little ways from the main entrance, but you get a bike or something, you can ride it up to the main entrance, no problem at all. And I just pulled right in. It was great. I was shocked there's so many slots available still. Guy next to me, a really nice fella. He's from Michigan, I believe. And he said, "Yeah, this was Oshkosh, we'd be, shoulder to shoulder." But he said, I'm shocked. It's his first time here at Sun and Fun. And he said, "There's so many open spots, at least further away from the main entrance. Also, there's less trees over there as well." So back in here where I'm at, there's a country store behind me. They sell the odds and ends, toilet paper, food, that type of thing. And there's a lot more shaded area back in here, so I imagine these all go first, because I don't think there's any slots open here at all. So back a little bit further away in the sun, all kinds of slots open, so I had no problem finding a place. I got set up, and she told me there's showers like right next to you. Sure enough, I thought they were like restrooms, but no, they were actually showers, like within throwing the ball distance. So that was great. And they're air conditioned. They're great. It's not the concrete version that they have here all the time on the grounds. They look like they had rolled these in, and looks like really nice showers. And porta potties is the bathroom they have around here in the campgrounds. And that's it. I'll show you a little bit around the campground as I ride my bike. But tomorrow is sun and fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Here's a shower house, the concrete version. Again, I have a portable one next to my camper. It has AC in it. This actually didn't. I think this one has AC as well, but here is the concrete shower house. What you can expect. There's the stage. So the entrance to the campground is right over that direction off Hamilton Road. And this first right is Miss Betty's campground. That's where I end up going. Again, it's a little further away, not as much shade, but we have nice air conditioned, really clean bathrooms. Let me show you. I also have a little charging station here at the shower room. Let me show you what it looks like inside. There's the one right across from where I'm at. They got nice flooring on here, a little sink. Hey, there I am. Water, nice. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful shower. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, nice. Then a little lock in here. And it shows you it's occupied, I think, on the outside when you do that lock, but yeah, good in here. Sweet. All right, I wanted to make one more video tonight. Tonight's Monday around 1800. I rode my bike a lot around the campground. I left the campground, grabbed a bite to eat, charged the car up to around 95%. Running the AC unit in here now and just relaxing. Something I didn't mention in one of my videos earlier was how much range did I lose with the pulling the camper. And from what I normally have as far as just the car itself on the highway or highway type speeds compared to pulling the camper, I lost probably about 60 to 65% range, and that's going 65 miles an hour, not 70, which was the speed limit. So I pretty much stuck to 65 miles per hour. I guess if I'd have went maybe 50, 55 miles an hour, I could get another 10 to 15 miles. But so what this means is I can safely go about 70 miles, and that's it, pulling this trailer. I can flirt with maybe only having maybe less than 10% charge remaining if I go 90 miles, but 70 miles is the safe zone, pulling the trailer with the current weight it has in it, and going about 65 miles per hour. But anyway, I thought I'd share that. I forgot to mention that in the earlier videos. See you tomorrow.